to the Breakthrough Show. It's Shirley and Jessica. Yes, we love y'all.
Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the Queen of Joy herself, Jessica Dugas.
The Queen of Joy is here this morning, and she is wet. It is a torrential downpour outside. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, first of all, because I'm having some mic issues this morning, it seems, but hopefully we're good to go. So we have been in a drought here in Connecticut, and, I hear a lot of complaining about that. And see, here's the thing. This is what I've learned about Mother Nature. Mother Nature doesn't appreciate the complaining of mere mortal humans. Okay. Mother Nature's like, oh, you want a wine? Here we go. And opens the sky. And that's that. Literally all of these towns are very close together here in New London County, Connecticut. Look, it's a small state. Okay. Everything's mushed together. And, New London's across the water. That's where my husband works. Then you take the bridge over here to Groton. It should literally take you maybe 11, 12 minutes to get from my house to my husband's work. Okay. It took me over 30 minutes just to get from his work to the library area, which is down the road. There is standing water everywhere. There is flooding everywhere. The ground is too hard from the drought to literally soak everything up this quick. Okay. It is a literal mess out there. There is even standing water on the bridge, and that is a tall bridge. There's got to be at least a couple of inches of water, because when it looks like, like Moses parting the Red Sea when you drive through it. So I got home safe, but I'm soaking wet. I'm literally you can see it. Look, I'm literally soaking wet right now. But I took my time getting home so that I would be here safe for you guys, even if it meant a wet shirt. So I've got my little ticker down there, New London County, Connecticut. I know it's raining all over Connecticut, so all my Connecticut peeps, please be careful. But New London County, that's where I am, and that's what I just drove in. So I'm just going to have to ask you all to please be safe, be careful out there, and I'll be sending everyone good vibes today. I was going to drive today. I was going to do some deliveries today. I was going to take my kids to the library today. Again, Mother Nature's like, sit your ass down. It's what it was. So that's what's happening over here. Brittany said I can hear just a little static. Okay. Let me know if it gets really bad, or if it's, just let me know and I will try to fix things. I really need a new wire for this mixer. In the move, it just went nuts. But I'm here and I'm joyful and I'm happy to be with you today. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Tuesday, September 13th, 2022. Again, I feel like I was just saying yesterday, I can't believe it's September. We're just about halfway through September. It blows my mind because I have I'm just oblivious to time is what it is. So what else? What do we have going on today? Today, fittingly enough, we're talking about, fittingly, is that a word? It is now. We're talking about raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Anybody else a Sound of Music fan like I am? I love musicals. Sound of Music is one of my favorites. And I love when Julie Andrews sings my favorite things, raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Okay, love it. But why are we talking about this today? Because the last, over a week now, we've talked about some pretty heavy rabbit hole conversation regarding joy. I am so thankful that you guys were here with me yesterday as I shared from my heart about, my stance on joy and what I truly believe in my heart. And it's something that I've had to work up to get to that point where I really believe that we are joy. And I had everybody say in the comments yesterday, I am joy. I'd love for you to do that again today if you feel so led to do that. But so, what do we do in that waiting room of joyfulness or lack of joy, if we aren't there yet, if we look at challenging situations or suffering or some of that stuff that we've talked about the last a little over a week and say, I just don't see the joy in this, and I am gonna bury my feet in the ground and I'm going to say it is not joy, and because that is a choice just to do that. So if that's you, I want to talk about some of the things that we can do to bring joy, and one of those techniques we're going to talk about today with leaning into those little things. They might sound superficial, they might sound surface level, but this technique of recognizing joy is so good and so beneficial that even if you're someone like me that believes all and everything is joy, it's helpful even for me in the most challenging of times. So we're going to talk about that coming up. I want to talk to you, first of all, if you're joining us live or on the replay, I'd love for you to comment down below. Let me know what's bringing you joy today, wherever you are in the world, and whatnot. So we're going to talk about national days and whatnot coming up too. And then I will say hi to you guys in just a minute. So national days today, as I mentioned, is September 13th, 2022. Apparently today is National Bald is Beautiful Day. Let me ask you a question, ladies. Do you like a bald head on a man? Does it depend on the person? And let me just not to even discriminate here. Anybody, okay? Do you like a bald head on the person that you love? Or do you prefer hair? Does it depend on the person? Let me know your thoughts on that. But apparently it's National Bald is Beautiful Day. So it honors noggins without hair. Being bald brings beauty all its own. Not only does baldness come in many forms, but it also comes with some convenience. For men especially, the cost of hair products and haircuts is reduced. Additionally, reduced grooming time for men who find no more hair must be a relief. And then hair loss, the other side of this conversation, can be a very stressful thing for both men and women to have to experience if they don't want to be bald, if they don't want to choose to be bald or choose to have that hair loss. It could be due to illness, medication, family heritage, age. A lot of people choose to keep their hair as long as possible. So it can be a challenging situation for those who don't choose to be bald. So it, it depends on the perspective here. But if you're bald and you love it, happy bald day. If you're bald and you don't love it, if you're losing your hair and you don't love it, I just want to say that bald is beautiful and you're beautiful no matter what. Okay. It is also National Celiac Disease Awareness Day for those of you that deal with that. Sending you lots of love today. It's National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day. You people act like this is not a national freaking holiday every day in my house. Okay. National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day brings the youngest cooks into the kitchen. Kids and teens across the country are called to take over their kitchens. This observance encourages using their favorite recipes to make a meal for their family. Adult supervision and assistance is required for the younger bakers and chefs in the house. I love this idea of getting the kids in the kitchen. It's something I've done with the kids since I was very little, since they were very little, and something I did with my mom, my grandmother, my great grandmother, in the kitchen, even my dad, when I would go visit him. I've always been in the kitchen with my family, and it's something that I do with my children as well. As a lot of you know, we are plant-based, and that switch to that lifestyle has really encouraged us to get in the kitchen more. Because, you go out to eat and you say, hey, do you have a vegan menu? And they're like, here's gluten-free. Not the same thing, boys and girls. So we cook a lot at home. It's encouraged us to get in the kitchen more and remake a lot of our old recipes that we used to love and use that were not vegan into plant-based recipes. And my daughter and I are working on a project now where we are offering vegan sweets and other products and things like that to people in the area, testing them out in the hopes of having a storefront or a food truck. So we're excited to be doing that. So let your kids in the kitchen today, include them in your cooking. It's also National Peanut Day. Do you guys like peanuts? Let me know. This day pays homage to the mighty and tasty peanut. It originated likely around South America around 3,500 years ago. This legume is not a nut. They grow underground like potatoes. Since they are an edible seed that forms in a pod, they belong to the family Leguminosae. I don't even know if I said that right, but we're going to find out. I'm sure someone will correct me. With peas and beans. When it comes to plants packing protein power, peanuts provide a whopping 8 grams per ounce more than any other nut, according to the Peanut Institute. And remember, it's not a nut. Nuts grow on trees. So peanuts are similar as beans and peas. Love that. Love that. Let me know if you like peanuts. It's also uh, National Ants on a Log Day happens the second Tuesday in September. Let me know if you like ants on a log. So it is a piece of celery. For anybody that doesn't know, you take a piece of celery, you put some peanut butter on there and some raisins, and it looks like little ants on a log. I've also seen it done with cream cheese. I've seen it done with nuts. The whole point is to make it look like a log with ants on it, and then you eat it because that's appealing. Um, find the joy somehow in that. So let me know if you guys like that, and happy National Ants on a Log Day to you. So those are the national holidays today out there. Let's check in with everybody out in the audience. Of course, Miss Brittany was here in the front row. Happy Tuesday. So listen, this morning I posted what did I post? I posted something somewhere. And in the Discord, I posted a Happy Tuesday meme, and I almost deleted it because I had convinced myself in a split second that it was Wednesday. It is not. It is Tuesday. So, we're trying to help each other out here is what it is. Caroline's here this morning. Good morning. It is good to see you. You are joy and humbled and kind. It is good to see you. Brittany said, my bed is bringing me joy. That brings me a lot of joy too. Caroline says, what brings me joy is my children's book is finished. Yes. Congratulations. How exciting. So good. What else do we have going on here? Brittany says it's raining and I feel like I've been working out. I don't know what the hell I did, but this bed life is life right now. I agree. Listen, I think my body, between the full moon and the downpour and the fact that I've been so much more active lately, especially since I've been back home in Connecticut and going out and walking and going to the beach, it is a whole workout walking in the sand. I just want to say, I need a fitness person to come validate my feelings that walking in the sand if for 15 minutes is the same as going to the gym on like a whole circuit for 2 hours. I just need a fitness person to come validate this feeling inside me. Okay. It works your whole body to walk in the sand and try to stay upright. Okay. It just does. So I need a fitness person to come on the show and validate my feelings, please. Thank you. I'm telling myself that anyway, because plus it's more enjoyable to walk by the beach and whatnot too. So, but so between all of that, my body has the same attitude problem as Mother Nature today. Okay. My body and Mother Nature are like, let's show the people how we feel about that. Brittany loves peanuts. I do too. So let me know, do you guys have any of you ever had, and so this is like a Southern delicacy here in the United States. Let me know if any of you guys have ever had boiled peanuts. And if you've had boiled peanuts, do you like them or are they a hell no for you? These are it's a complete yes or a complete no when I hear about boiled peanuts from people. So let me know if you are in the camp of I've never had them, hell yes or hell no on the boiled peanuts. Let me know. Right? Yes. Mother Nature's like, sit down. Body's like, sit down. That's what's going on over here. Listen, I am convinced that when we don't listen to the small, still cries of our body when it whispers, we are going to be forced to sit our asses down when it yells. Okay. And then Mother Nature, the sky opens up and whatnot. Anyway, that's where we're at today. So listen, we're going to be talking about little things that we love today. Raindrops on roses, whispers on kittens. I want you to be thinking about all of the little things you love, and I'm going to be giving you a fun technique to dig further into joy when you're literally not feeling the joy in any given moment. So we're going to be talking about that coming up after this quick break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live, and happy Tuesday to you. It is Tuesday, September 13th, 2022. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and you are watching or listening to Project Joy Live. I'm still wet, okay? I have not dried off at all. You can literally see it. We have a torrential monsoon downpour, Mother Nature's wrath here in New London County, Connecticut. It is literally flooding everywhere. I would say if you're just popping on, hello, welcome. I just came home from dropping my husband off before I got here. It's a mess. It literally is supposed to take 11 minutes between his work and my house, and it took me over 30 minutes to get home because everything is flooding. So Connecticut people, please be careful out there today. Sending you lots of love as you navigate if you have to drive today. I was going to drive today. I'm not now, is what it is. So Caroline says, I've never had boiled peanuts. I'm not a peanut person. I like almonds though. I would not boil almonds. Well, you can, it would blanch them. You can peel the skin off. That's another conversation, but at any rate, boiled peanuts are a different thing. So that's what we were talking about before, you guys. Brittany said, I had them as a kid, but I don't remember if I like them or not. Hey, maybe try them out. Only thing is, listen, if you got to watch the salt, they're a little salty. You can make them without salt, but that's disgusting. Okay. Okay. Anne Marie says, and good morning. I'm only a fan of peanuts on ice cream and walnuts. Hey, you got to do you. How to do you. Donnell is here this morning. Good morning, Donnell. It is good to see you today. Again, good morning, Anne Marie. Good to see you as well. So listen, we're talking about the little things in life, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tip today for your Tuesday. It's tip for your Tuesday. As we talk about joy. Why? Because we have dove into the rabbit hole pretty deeply in the last 6 episodes of the show. Specifically in the last week, we've really dove headfirst and probably hit our head on the way down into the joy rabbit hole as we have navigated what joy could look like if we chose to embrace things as joy, and also change our perception of what joy is supposed to look like or feel like, right? And so I wanted to kind of circle back and get back to basics today where we're talking about joy, because I really tried hard in my conversation with you guys yesterday to validate the feelings of those of you who were listening to me, because I could feel it. I could feel it even on the replay all day yesterday. I, I felt the energetic pushback of people going, "You can't tell me that XYZ of suffering is joy." I hear you. I feel you. I validate you. So I wanted to circle around for you today, because even in the belief that I shared with you guys, that I believe that everyone and everything is joy, there are moments where it's not easy for me to choose that in the moment, because right, we've determined that joy is a choice. So sometimes I have to lean into the knowing that I have little tools and tricks that I can use to help rein me back in. Okay. And good morning, Adam. And it's good to see you out there across the pond. Adam is joining us. And so the the thing I want to talk about today is recognizing the little joys and how we can dig into that even further. And this technique for recognizing joy and the little joys comes from the technique that I teach when I teach gratitude. So for those of you that don't know, and it's coming up soon, so I would love for everybody to participate this month, this coming no month that it happens. Every November, I have hosted for the last 4 years, I think, what I call the Illuminate Your Gratitude experience. And this is not, you see it a lot of times because November is Thanksgiving here. So you see a lot of these gratitude challenges popping up and little prompts and things like that. This is meant to be an immersive experience. And one of the techniques, you're going to get a little, if you've never done the experience with me, you're going to get a little taste of it right now. Okay. One of the things that I teach is about forming gratitude statements into expansive gratitude statements. So how many of you, raise of hands in the audience, have a gratitude practice now? And I want you to, again, get out of your mind what a gratitude practice is supposed to look like. If you say in your head that you're grateful for something every day, or you write it down, or you get together with people and I'll do a gratitude rampage, whatever, do you do something regarding gratitude every day? Raise your hand in the audience if you have that going in your life, okay? As I'm talking about this. So what I teach with the gratitude statement is a lot of people just say, just write down or say or whatever something that you're grateful for. When I teach gratitude and the Illuminate Your Gratitude experience, I share about the importance of expanding those gratitude statements because they create more opportunities and to experience gratitude and to witness it and to break it down. What happens is we can get lazy in our gratitude practice. We can get to where it's on autopilot and we're not really meaning that gratitude. So we just, say, well, I got to do my gratitude practice. Like we go brush our teeth and we go, okay, I'm grateful for my family. And then we go on. Let me preface this by saying there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong at all with saying grateful for my family. However, if we want to expand on that gratitude and see that it could be so much more and allow that feeling to really become expansive, we want to change that statement up a little bit. So first thing we do is we add a today in front of it. Today, I am grateful for. Why? Because this implies that you were grateful yesterday. You're going to be grateful tomorrow. You can also, if you don't want to say today, you could say in this moment, because that implies what? You were grateful the moment before. You're going to be grateful the moment after. It's shrinking it into a specific time frame. Okay. Today I am grateful for, in this moment I am grateful for. So that's part one. Okay. You're going to change the beginning. Now, the second part is you're going to be very specific. So if you're going along with that same example of today, I am grateful for my family, instead of saying that, think of something specific. So instead of my family, think of one specific person in your family. Today, I am grateful for my husband. Okay, so that's part two. Part one, we're adding that time frame on the front. Part two, we are getting specific with who or what we're talking about, and get as specific as you can. Okay. And the third part of this is adding a because. Now, is a because necessary? Is your gratitude statement wrong without it? No, it's not. However, when we add that because at the end, it becomes expansive. Let me show you how. So today I am grateful for my husband, right? I've added the today. I've got my specific person or thing. Today I'm grateful for my husband because he works so hard for our family. Now, my husband does a lot more than work so hard for our family, and I'm thankful for a lot more than that. So when I get specific about what I'm grateful for about the person or thing or circumstance, then I have even more to list. So this has turned from I'm thankful for my family to today, I am thankful for my husband because he works so hard for our family. Today, I am thankful for my husband because he gives really great hugs. Today, I am thankful for my husband because he brought me back home to Connecticut. Today, I am thankful for my husband because he's a great father to my children. Today, I am thankful for my husband because you see where I'm going here? This has turned from a blanket gratitude statement. Again, nothing wrong with it. But now we're in this space of expansive gratitude. Okay. So that is my gratitude process that I teach in the Illuminate Your Gratitude experience. And we go through the whole experience kind of building on that concept, okay, of expansive gratitude. But we can apply this same thing to joy. Okay. So when we're struggling in any particular moment to see, feel, understand the joy in any situation, circumstance, person, insert whatever here, we can do the same thing, and we can look for something that brings us joy. And that's why I titled this episode the way that I did, Raindrops on Roses, because we want to get just as specific with the joy that we're looking for as I'm talking about with the gratitude statement, because it enables us to see more joy. So if I say, okay, let me give an example of this. If I'm struggling with finding the joy in this, okay, let's use the example of the torrential downpour outside today. I am a very nervous driver as it is. Okay. I did not need Mother Nature's help this morning. All right. But one of the things that I did in the car was I was saying things like, wow, I love that I have the bridge to go across to bring my husband. We're not in the time where we have to take a boat across the river anymore. I love that I have the bridge. I love that everybody around me is being safe right now with their driving. Everybody had their hazards on. They were going slow. They were not going 80 miles an hour through the damn puddles and the flooding and all of that. I'm thankful. I'm joyful that we're getting this rain finally, and the grass and the flowers and all of the fresh apples around for apple season are being watered appropriately. I'm joyful that I made it home safe. I'm joyful that my husband has a work to go to, even though I got drenched on the way of bringing him to work. I'm joyful that I was able to get back here for Project Joy on time, albeit a little wet. Um, I'm joyful that I had clothes to wear, even though that I'm wet. I'm joyful that my children were smiling when I got home. You can do that same thing where it comes to joy. And like I said, get really specific. It may sound silly to go, I'm thankful not only that I have clothes to wear, I'm thankful specifically that I have a red shirt because I think I look great in red. You, you can get very, very specific with that joy. And the more specific that you get of pointing out those little things that you feel like, oh, it's redundant to mention this because of course I'm joyful about it, or I'm thankful for it, or whatever, it's not redundant at all, because it starts a ripple effect, okay, in our minds when we think of the little things. And the more specific we get, the bigger ripple effect it gets to be. Okay. So what I would like us to do for the next couple of minutes while I continue to talk about this topic, if you are live or on the replay, when I say go and I start talking about some more of these things, I want you to literally you don't even have to write full sentences. Fill the comments down below with things that bring you joy. No sentence is necessary. Kittens, fluffy kittens, buttercups, raindrops on roses, all of those things. I want you to just fill the comments below. And I'm going to share with you some of the things, the little things that bring me joy in my life that I like to think about in times that I struggle. Okay. So go. That's your cue. I love music. Music is one of my favorite things. I love to sing music. I love to write music. It brings me so much joy in my life. And I remember when when my grandfather had a stroke, and I used to volunteer at the nursing home in the rec department, and was singing to the residents. That brought me so much joy to be able to do that, and to watch these people that used to have or that have, Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. They can't remember what they had for breakfast or who their kids are, but they would hear the song and their face would just light up, and they would sing with me, and they would know all the words. And we would literally, this one lady in her wheelchair, we used to hold hands, and as I would sing, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars, right? We would be dancing around. And it was just it brought me so much joy to do that. And lately I've really been reconnecting with my musical roots and singing more and writing more. And I'm going to karaoke Thursday, and in honor of my grandma's birthday, and Kevin Kiley is going to come to karaoke, and we're going to sing, and we're going to have lots of fun. So music really brings me joy. All those little things. I love how I feel when I sing. I love how a song can just grasp on to every emotion that I have. I love how a song can explain how I'm feeling so well when when spoken word might not. I love how music can allow me to emote my feelings even when I may have trouble speaking them. I love how music, thinking back, has in one way or another saved my life. So music in every aspect brings me so much joy. This is an example of like a joy rampage you could go on and just pick one topic and talk about all of the little things that you love about it, all of the aspects of it that bring you joy, all of the things stories that you can tell. Like I shared about working at the nursing home. So you can share stories, you can talk about nostalgia, you can talk about your favorite things. There's just so many things that you can do when you have this little joy rampage. And just know that it is not limited only by yourself. You can and feel free to ramble. You can you can completely ramble as much as you need to as you go on this, because a lot of times it's you're not on a show like me rambling. You're just, talking to yourself, which, no harm in that at all. So let me know if this is helpful for you guys, if you can see yourself using this tool. If you have any questions about the expansive method, whether it's the gratitude or the joy, you don't understand, let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, that I can answer for you coming up as well. But that's something that really helps me in the moments when, and again, I want to address this because I know it's always a concern for many people of, well, isn't that ignoring what's going on? It's not. I'm not telling you not to feel the other things that are happening in your life. I'm not telling you to press down if you're angry or sad or anything like that. But you choosing to go on this joy rampage is a tool that you can use to remember that the hard times at their core are joy, that you at your core are joy, and you will persevere, you will get through, and you're going to be a better person on the other side of it, right? So let me know if that was helpful for you. Also, I know Anne Marie snuck out, had to go to work. I hope you have a great day, my friend. I'm glad to have you here. But let me know if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, anything about the joy, the expansive gratitude or joy techniques. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to visit a couple of our friends, and we'll be right back after this.
Imagine a world where every child gets a great education. Educating all children is the only way to end poverty. This is what the Weiss Scholarship Foundation is working to accomplish. Our 6 staff members, our mentors and coordinators, who are on the ground in Kenya, are totally engaged in every aspect of our students' lives, so we can give them every opportunity for success. In just a few short years, we have already awarded 141 scholarships. We send children to high school who would have never gone without our support. And then we help them go on to either university or vocational school. We have already scaled our holistic business model to 4 locations and are ready to scale it to many more. Today it's Kenya, but tomorrow it's more countries. Please contribute what you can today. You can make a one-time donation, a recurring donation, or choose to sponsor a child all on your own for all 4 years of high school for just $3,500. Go to our website, www.weissscholarshipfoundation.org.
Thanks for watching the Breakthrough Show Network. Today, we'd like to support our friend over at Nail Beauty by Brittany. Purchase your custom press-on Reiki-infused nails by visiting nailbeautybybrittany.com. Don't forget your discount by using the code BREAKTHROUGH. And now, back to the show.
I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. I shall stand for love, for the world is wounded, not just my little piece of land, where I am mostly safe, where I am mostly well, but our world, everywhere, every day. I shall stand for love, because we need more light, not more death, not more power, not more bombs. I shall stand for love, so that our children are safe, so that our friends are sheltered, so that our borders are open. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and today is Tuesday, September 13th, 2022. That was my friend Dorothy Auger reading her poem For Love, and I would love for you to stand for love with us by typing "We shall stand for love" or "I shall stand for love" in the comments now. I also put a couple links in the comments for you guys. The first is the link to the Weiss Scholarship Foundation. They're having a virtual fundraiser on September 20th, 2022. I believe it's at 7 p.m. Central Time. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. But all the information is on the link there. They're having a virtual fundraiser where they're doing silent auctions and lots of other fun stuff. So make sure you check that out to support their organization and help them eliminate poverty around the globe. I also put a link down there for our friend Brittany over at nailbeautybybrittany.com. Use the code BREAKTHROUGH. Get yourself a discount to get yourself some beautiful Press On Reiki Infused Nails by our friend Brittany. I appreciate you guys being here today, and doing this little simple joy exercise with us today. And we gotta do birthdays, but I literally am gonna be gathering them while we are talking right now, because like I said, got home late, soaking wet, all of that good stuff. So let's start with the celebrities. First of all, it is Tyler Perry's birthday today. Happy birthday, Tyler Perry. Let me know if you have a favorite Tyler Perry movie. I love, of course, all the Medea movies. And one of my favorite movies by Tyler Perry is Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Love that movie so much. So well done. So happy birthday, Tyler Perry. Also, children's author Roald Dahl had a birthday today. You guys remember books like James and the Giant Peach, etc. Loved those as a child. So Roald Dahl's birthday is today. Happy birthday to him. He passed away in 1990, by the way. Also, actor Ben Savage has a birthday today. You guys might remember him from Boy Meets World and then Girl Meets World. Also, I'm trying to remember the name of it now. I think it is Pod Meets World. There is a podcast. Ben Savage, unfortunately, is not on it, but the actors and actresses that played Topanga, Sean, and the brother, I'm having a moment here, but at any rate, they've been hosting that podcast. If you loved that show, Boy Meets World, go check out Pod Meets World. It's anywhere you stream podcasts. And I've been listening on Spotify, and it's just a nostalgic moment. They go through every episode and talk about the behind the scenes stuff that goes on there. So happy birthday, Ben Savage. I wish he was a part of it, but sadly he's not. I also love that it is one of my favorite singers, Fiona Apple's birthday is today. And I will be singing one of her songs at karaoke on Thursday. It is my go-to karaoke song, Criminal by Fiona Apple. So excited to be singing that on Thursday. Happy birthday to her. What else do we have going on here? I think that might be it for today. There's a lot of people, again, those of you that are YouTube stars, TikTok stars, I don't know you, but happy birthday. It is Michelle Duggar's birthday. I know that's a controversial name to say, but I want to wish her peace and love, and wish her a happy birthday as well. So happy birthday to Michelle Duggar. And then in the celebrities in my life and yours, Catherine Rempert's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Catherine. Let's see. My cousin, I think, has a birthday. That means both my cousins have to have a birthday because they're twins. Happy birthday to them, Nicole. And then we also have one of the stars of Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. And Bex Marie has a birthday today. See, I can't talk and type at the same time. So happy birthday to the beautiful and talented Bex Marie. Don't forget to watch Spirit Sessions, you guys, every Sunday, simulcasting on the Breakthrough Show Network at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So those are our birthdays today. Let's get our birthday song on. I think I've got them all written down. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tyler Perry, Roald Dahl, Ben Savage, Fiona Apple, Michelle Duggar, Catherine Rempert, Smith Cousins, and Bex Marie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating today. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing joy-filled, hopefully dry day. Maybe it's not a monsoon where you are, but hopefully you are set up to have a good day. I want to remind you of a couple things coming up this week. Obviously, Project Joy will continue this week. Tomorrow, Angelique from Divine DNA is joining us live here on Project Joy Live. We're going to be talking about the joys of being a delivery service. Angelique and I both dabble in that business. And so we're going to have a good time talking about that. And we're going to have some tips for you people that place orders for things, and also for fellow drivers out there. We're going to have a lot of fun is what it's going to be. So make sure you tune in tomorrow morning for Project Joy Live. Speaking of Divine DNA, they are coming up live Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I believe they're going to be taking relationship questions from social media. So we're excited to tune in for that. Also on Thursday, we have a new episode of Freedom Starts Now, 1 p.m. Eastern time. This is actually going to be Karen's final episode here on the Breakthrough Show Network. So we're wishing her lots of love. I invite you to tune into her show, 1 p.m. Eastern time, and send her farewells, but also check out the amazing guests that she has on Thursday also. Then coming up on Friday, I'm so excited. We have an all new episode of the Breakthrough Show with past guest Miha Matlievsky. He's a fail coach, and you might be thinking, what? I don't need help failing. You do, and he's going to tell you why. He is representing Slovenia on the show, and we're really excited about that at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. And then, like I said, don't forget to watch Spirit Sessions on Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you guys are set up to have an amazing, joy-filled day. I love you all so very much. I appreciate you being here. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.